Alright, Havoc, this is our most recent war, which ended on the 11th of November. Came out with a victory, was looking close for a little while. This was one of our 9 and 10 only wars. So when we do that, we usually get matched up with a little bit better clans. This one, they had a lot of anti-3 bases, and I think they only used Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee twice, so that's pretty impressive for just a random matchup. We had a lot of trouble 3-starring some of their 9s. I think pretty much all of them were they were all pretty much their lowest is 69 war weight, which is, for us, that was like the equivalent of our number 11 or something like that. So every single one of their 9s had max defense, level 3 X-bows. The only differences were the walls and the heroes. I guess this one doesn't have completely max defense because of the wizard towers, but still very impressive clan. So let's see, scroll through this. So we had lots of people contribute. Alright, I guess we'll just start from the top again, except this time I'm not showing Town Hall 10 attacks. I'm sorry. Unless it's a 3-star and... ugh. So he's got Queen Walk going on, and then he's bringing golems and witches from just slightly more south. Alright, he's got the 50 and the Town Hall. Nice last jump getting those skellies over there, but the witches still go down. So now it's just one witch, the queen, and a golemite. The witch goes down. Just the queen and a golemite with the healers, of course. Max jump spell is OP. Finally uses the queen's ability. Takes out the last defense. Good game. This is another Town Hall 10, but this one's really a 9.5, but still, it's gonna be more fun to watch anyways. Bringing in the surgical deployment hogs. Popping the DGB one at a time. Nice. Already got cleanup troops down there on the south. 2 more defenses. All the defenses are down, and the enemy king goes down. Just clean up. Good job. Alright, this was a cleanup attack. My first attack this war. So I knew where the double giant bomb, and the Teslas were. And then I also knew where giant bombs were not. So I pretty much knew where all the traps were. Had to use my queen ability early. Wait for those bombs to go off, then use the king ability so that my barbs aren't wasted. I've already got my cleanup wizards working their way around from the side I started my hogs. And that's it, just clean up. Alright. It's gonna be a shattered go-ho. Another cleanup attack, so we knew where the bombs were. Little bacon, but not many of his hogs affected. And that's all the D. Plenty of cleanup working around. Good job. This was a fresh 3-star, no first hit. Lee coming in with one of his beautiful attacks. Just gonna be a shattered go-ho. Oh man, exterior Teslas can fuck up a funnel. Luckily, it's not going to be a problem this time. His wall breakers spread out, but it looks like by his jump placement, they weren't really necessary anyways. Alright, Queen is down, CC is down, he's bringing in the hogs. Alright, probably going to be a double giant bomb between that 80 and mortar, but he pre-pops one bomb. And then there's the other. Yep. Just clean up. Good job. I think this one might have been a clean 3, no cleanup required. I probably would have Gove-hoed this base. That core is just asking for Valks, but he gets it. Now, what I don't understand is dropping the poison on the CC Hound. I guess maybe he got some benefit from dropping it on top of the enemy's heroes. But I prefer to save my poison when there's a hound for the lava pups. Especially if a couple of them get to follow in your hog pack. It can be a real deal breaker. So no double giant bombs in this base. Or if that one right there counts, it shouldn't. Final heal spell. His queen got held up on a wall and she seems to have forgotten about the lava hound, so that's good for now. Cleanup has already started. All the defenses are down. Tons of hogs remaining. Queen still has her ability. There she goes, following the hound. I think the queen for the majority of his raid was shooting walls, but that's typical. Didn't even pop the hound. Good job. Alright, cleanup attack from Hacky. Bringing us one of his redhead attacks. Those are always fun. This is a pretty decent 3-star base layout. It's always fun to get to attack those. Nice big funnel for him. I guess his wall breakers got hit by a splash. Starting with the hogs on the far side from all the kill squad and Valk action. Valks are in the core. His golems are out there helping tank. His king is helping tank. Last spell on top of the last expo to get those hogs nice and healthy. Cleanup troops already started up north, which is perfect. Alright. 3-star by Dammit the Fox. I think, was this his first attempt with Go Veho? And he's using Valks to make his funnel. The fuck? I don't know, something's not right with that boy. But he's got a golem hung up on his outside wall, one going core with his heroes. CC is down, King is in the core on an expo. King finally goes to Queen, and Queen goes down. He's already started his hogs. And he's still got golems tanking the backside before his hogs move over there. Good job dropping the hogs up north to get the whole pack funneling down. Cleanup troops are already doing their job on the outskirts. And that's it. Good game. Alright, clean up from Rio. This is an alright looking base. It's got the town hall and the core, but still kind of got an anti-3 look to it. Gonna come in with a shattered go-ho. The giant bombs on this one are between the Expos and ADs on in both of them, both sets. So, alright, starting the hogs on the west. His heroes are down. And luckily he's got golems tanking the hound and the expo that's remaining, and a wizard tower. Looks like the hound probably won't get popped, so that's lucky. And then he ends up pre-popping the DGB. And now it's just time for cleanup. Good job. With the hound still stuck on the golemite. Alright, Susie. I'm pretty certain this was a first attack 3-star. Beautiful wall breaker deployment. The only thing is I like to wait a little bit longer because now her golems are tanking way more while she's still waiting for the funnel. But she's gonna get it done. She ends up coming in on top of a DGB, so that's 2 bombs out of this base neutralized. Heroes are going down, the CC's aggroed onto. As we talked about in chat, I would have dropped just 3 hogs onto that cannon because it's gonna end up taking out her queen, and I'd rather lose a few hogs and keep my queen up. But still a beautiful attack. Final heal down. Finds one more giant bomb. The other one, I'm assuming, is next to it. And just clean up. Good job. Oh yeah, there it is. Osama. Gonna be a stoned go-ho, looks like. I guess this is similar to another NE3 base. I mean, at least it's better than the same old internet bases we see so often. He's already got his hogs in, working on the south. Both enemy heroes are down. The CC is finally down. Oh, we had him send those hogs up there at the north, trying to see if we could get him to take out a potential DGB spot, which we were thinking might be between the Wizard Tower and the mortar, which it was, and luckily he was able to disarm that like we'd hoped. So it was where we thought it was, but the hog pathing didn't work exactly like we hoped. He still got it done for a smooth 3-star. His king is beating against the wall. His queen is shooting the town hall. She still has her ability. His cleanup troops are dropped. Good game. Alright, YOLO the Spartan. He's gonna come in with a low hero level stoned attack, which you don't see that often, so that's impressive. Unfortunately, he drops his queen and she gets aggroed onto immediately, so he's already used her ability. And he dropped too many wizards on the funnel, so he doesn't end up having cleanup troops. And then his jump spell was way too early to be effective, I do believe. But all that said, here comes a 3-star stoned Goho with level 10 heroes. Still impressive. So, bringing in the hogs from the northeast and the northwest. Pretty much only a few spots for giant bombs, so he covers those with heals. Core Teslas pop up as expected. Alright, last defense goes down, and it's just up to a few hogs, a level 10 queen, and a golemite to claim the base. Snacky. Alright. So, knew that this was going to be a hound, so we're going to use the archer healer to distract. So drop 2 archers and then healer. And the hound is not an issue for the rest of the raid. That's easy enough. Here come the golems. He's made a pretty nice wide funnel. Heroes are going in. Oh, his king aggroes onto the queen. She goes down. The enemy king goes down. And he starts bringing in the hogs from the north. Had he offset his jump a few spaces so that it wasn't right there on the point, he probably could have gotten some of his either a golem or his king into the core. Still not bad, but his king is down there still tanking that expo. He goes down, but all the hogs are on top of it. And the last defense is down. Just a few seconds of cleanup. We had to have some people drop later on in the war because, like we mentioned earlier, pretty much these bases, I mean, this is their second lowest on the map, and it's max defense Town Hall 9. Our lower Town Hall 9s are not used to seeing that. So it was a good effort by all to secure the win. And he loses some of his wall breakers to splash damage, either the mortar going off or the Valkyrie doing her spins right there. Alright, Queen goes down, CC is down, and here come the hogs. So the other DGB is probably going to be right there next to the Expo. And he's going to single pop it, so no issues there. Still got his Queen's ability. She's just cleaning up in the core, about to head back outside. He's already got cleanup troops out and around. Everything is down. Just the one lonely wizard inside shooting a wall. Not sure where to go. Oh my goodness. Back and forth, back and forth. Pick a side, buddy. Alright. So that's all the 3 stars from this war. To finish it off, I'll show my last attack, which was a fail. I waited till the very end to make sure that I wasn't going to need to go lower to try to get two additional stars. This is a cleanup. I already know where the double giant bombs are. So, I'm gonna do a stoned go-ho, and in the attempt of removing both of them from hog pathing, which I do. But then, we'll talk about what goes wrong. So I didn't even get the full CC pull at first, which is weird. I don't know what pulled them but didn't pull everything. But anyways, so got my golems straight into the core, which is what I wanted. Start with the hogs. My newly maxed king for Town Hall 9 is in there. As soon as the defenses from the west side go down, I drop my cleanup wizards. Only one bomb from that DGB gets hit, but I messed up with that heal and I ended up losing way too many hogs up north on that archer tower. I should have dropped that heal to cover just barely the archer tower, the mortar, and the AD. So that's going to be the demise of this attack, is that heal, and then I fail to send just a few more hogs. See, I'm waiting to see what to do with the last 6 hogs, and as soon as that other hog goes into the mortar, I think that I'm going to have enough to get those 3 defenses. So I continue my last 6 hogs in the path that I want them all going, and that Tesla is just barely enough to get them all. So I've now eliminated the pathing to the other double giant bomb with my queen, which is exactly what I wanted. My cleanup wizards are working their way around top. And at this point, it should have been good game. And there is that double giant bomb that I missed. So all the defenses are down, and I've only got my queen and 1 wizard to clean up. I should have had a hog pack down there starting on that elixir storage and moving its way to meet my queen and wizard. So that was my last minute failure of the war. So overall, it was good, fun stuff, a lot better opponents than we usually face. They had some very good attacks, but ultimately it just came down to who had the most 3-star attacks, and that was us. So great job, Havoc, keep it up.